Hello, my name is Faith Nouri. I'm family law certified specialist from the State Bar of California. Today I'm going to discuss with you the three basic aspects of separation or divorce that you may encounter when you're ready to separate or file for divorce from your spouse or domestic partner. For ease of reference, when I refer to spouse, I'm also referring to domestic partner. The first aspect of separation or divorce is the emotional aspect. It is not easy to separate from your spouse and file for legal separation or divorce. You may feel it is easier to stay in a bad relationship than move away from it, because to move away, you need to gather your courage and your strength, and sometimes we can't find our strength, especially in the middle of the very stressful, life-altering situation. Having a good support system, among others, could help. Be aware that sometimes the support system can change and your friends and family can turn into your critics. And that could make your move away from the relationship even harder. When you're at that point of leaving your spouse, your self-esteem and self-confidence may be low, making it easier for you to adapt or substitute another's opinion for yours. You may believe that criticism against you is accurate, and if this happens, then you need to set boundaries for your support group. I've handled separations and divorce cases for over 16 years, and I can tell you, I see routinely individuals struggling with feelings of betrayal and abandonment. I advise my clients to reframe their circumstances, to consider this their chance to take back their power, to get to know themselves as individuals again, or maybe for the first time, and find out who they really are, not what is expected of them and the facade that they choose to show over the years. Advise my clients that this is a time to invest in getting to know themselves. I've found over the years, by observing my clients and those of other attorneys, that if you do not get to know yourself, then you may likely repeat the same cycle of conflict with another partner. Get to know yourself and discover what gaps may have been within you that attracted you to the partner you choose. The second aspect of the divorce is legal. When you decide to separate or file for divorce, you need to decide whether to represent yourself or hire an attorney. For those who are self-representing, there are pros and cons. Let's deal with the pro. You do not have to spend money on an attorney. It appears that you have control over the process. Con. You lack the legal knowledge and training to navigate your way through your case effectively. You lack the knowledge of the court process. You may deal with the court's clerk in a trial and error basis, and in doing so, you could lose a right or remedy because of not filing properly or timely. Although hiring a document preparer to prepare court documents may appear to be a good solution, these document preparers are missing the legal knowledge and training component that you need, and you could easily file papers that could effectively weaken your situation or your position. When you are making a decision whether to hire an attorney, remember that the court system is an adversarial system. While family court is a court of equity, meaning that it would like to be fair to the parties, our family courts are not well funded by our state and are severely under budgeted. As a result, we have fewer judges and their caseload is very heavy. These judges cannot and do not have the resources to spend an hour analyzing each case when they have 23 cases for their morning calendars only. Do not expect the judge to represent you, because the judge has to stay neutral and cannot get into representing a party and going through their paperwork and trying to make a determination as to what is relevant, what is not relevant. When you're representing yourself, sometimes what you think is relevant is not, because the judge is looking at the law and what is proper to be presented to him based on the document file and the items that you check mark in the forms. There are common false assumptions on the part of self-represented parties. Judges typically are too busy pushing their morning calendars and trying to move cases as quickly as possible to help a litigant who is representing themselves. The court's afternoon calendars are usually trial calendars, and as a result, Many cases are continued because the court cannot hear all the cases. For those who are considering hiring an attorney to represent them, let's deal with the cons. Attorneys are expensive. You could be hiring a senior attorney and paying from $300 to $900 an hour, and in return you receive a junior attorney who just started practicing law, and you would be dealing with that person doing all the filing. You may see your senior attorney only in trial or during the meetings. Is this what you wanted? If not, be clear about it. I will cover that issue at another session. Your attorney may have legal knowledge and expertise, but he or she may not be a strong advocate in court. Your attorney may be a family law attorney, but doesn't have much experience when it comes to dealing with child support issue or contested custody evaluation matter or other issues, maybe tracing. So inquire about their experience. An attorney saying that he or she is handling family law case does not per se means that he or she is an expert and has the full knowledge of what he or she is going to be dealing with in particular case that you are asking them to assist you. You may want to look for a family law attorney who is certified by the State Bar of California. The pros. You can evaluate your attorney's legal knowledge and expertise by interviewing him or her. You meet your attorney, and during the interview, you can ask your questions. Some attorneys may allow for a free 30 minutes consultation through the state bar associations, and you can ask questions. Many experienced attorneys don't just provide a free consultation. They may provide through the state bar the free consultation, but that would be just to find out about their expertise. Most experienced attorneys would require an exchange, a fair exchange for their time, and for you to invest money and time to go and see them, to inquire about the services they can provide you and how they can assist you. Your attorney will navigate the legal loopholes not otherwise apparent to people who are not attorney or have legal expertise, and he or she will follow the court procedure to your advantage. Your attorney will deal with all the paperwork involved in separation or divorce and prepare documents for you to review for accuracy based on information you previously provided, and you will end up just signing the documents after review and everything gets filed in a timely manner. After making a decision whether to be self-represented or hire an attorney, we turn to the third aspect, which is the financial aspects. Our discussion now assumes that you have made a decision to hire a good attorney with whom you can easily connect and communicate, and your expectations are in line with your pocketbook. The third aspect. In every case, there are financial issues that parties have to deal with. In every case, the parties need to see if they can agree to divide their assets and debts mutually and together. So they discuss, you can keep, let's say, your debts, I keep the debts in my name, and then we divide the assets. But sometimes they can agree. If they can't agree, then they have to mediate, go to settlement conferences, and the last resort is to attend a trial. Trials are expensive because an attorney has to get prepared for a trial, go attend a trial for the many days that may be necessary, and file many documentations after discovery in order to be able to present the evidence in support of your case. You may need experts, and that expert has to be retained, and it will be costly to pay that expert to give his opinion or her opinion. So a trial could be quite expensive. Not to mention it's very stressful for you because you're dealing with all these aspects as well as financial. I hope this presentation gave you an insight into some of the emotional, legal, and financial aspects of going through divorce or legal separation. It is a global view of it, and the intention is to assist you. What I would like to end this short, brief, informative session is to let you know that you need to trust yourself and spend time to get to know yourself and know what is your heart is telling you. And once you trust yourself, then you can make better decisions. Thank you.